Beyonce and Jay-Z murdered someone? They're Satan worshippers? And why is everyone saying that? Didn't we close that case back when Lemonade was released? What did we just wake up to? Wait, let's give you a little recap on what's going on. One of the biggest rappers in Hollywood, Kanye West, hasn't been totally normal. And let's just say, now every time his name appears in the news, it keeps getting crazier. But the Donda creator has passed all limits as he accused one of the most graceful and silent celebrities of Pop Town of murder. That's right, folks, and we're here to talk all about it. So, without further ado, let's get started. We all know that Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Kanye used to be very close friends. From collabing with Jay-Z on his songs, to interrupting Taylor Swift's VMAs acceptance speech to bring attention to Beyonce and how she deserved the award the most. Needless to say, we don't need any evidence for their bond. But with the passage of time, the couple drifted apart from Kanye, and there's quite a few reasons behind that. Everyone knows that Kanye is extremely impulsive, and when you have a platform like him, the least you can do is plan your statements or think twice before speaking, and we're well aware that all those qualities don't exist in Kanye. On top of that, Beyonce and Jay-Z prefer to keep themselves low-key. You'll never see them attending award shows or doing interviews or posting a lot of pictures. The couple barely posts pictures online and has a very limited and close social circle that makes sure that the media doesn't infiltrate in. Kanye, on the other hand, after spending almost a decade with the Kardashians, is quite used to getting media coverage. And thanks to the hit reality TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kanye's life got deprived of the little amount of privacy it had. So if one party seems to prefer being in the spotlight 24/7, while the other is completely underground majority of the time, of course their friendship will suffer. But what's even more baffling is how the Donda star dealt with it. In 2016, Kanye publicly claimed that Beyonce bought her awards, and if they refused to give them to her, she threatened them by sabotaging their ratings and refusing to perform. Moreover, the famous star mentioned how she'd taken the awards that were supposed to be given to him just by blackmailing the management of the award shows. Well, that's not a very nice thing to do, Mr. Yee. The star claimed that Bey blackmailed the management to win the Video of the Year award over him. But this isn't all. Seems like the awards aren't the only thing Kanye is salty about. Again, in 2016, the star revealed that he had a grudge against Beyonce and Jay-Z after they distanced themselves from him and talked about how none of them checked in on him or Kim after they got robbed in Paris. That was the first time when Kanye talked about cutting off ties with Beyonce and Jay-Z. But does anyone believe it? Anyone in the industry or in the general public? Absolutely not. In fact, the star has faced backlash after wrongfully accusing one of the most awarded women in the music industry. Even the general public, especially Beyonce's fan base, also known as the Beehive, thinks Kanye has zero credibility to talk about or accuse someone else. Throughout the years, Kanye has been constantly mentioning the couple and dragging them publicly. But in the past year or so, let's just say his attention was diverted to a tall white junkie who was in a relationship with his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. That's right, folks, we're talking about Pete Davidson. However, the peace wasn't for long, as Kanye has once again returned to the topic of accusing his ex-friends of some pretty weird stuff. You might be wondering, what? Well, we all know how there are several conspiracy theories on the internet about Beyonce being a part of the Illuminati and how the couple are Satan worshippers. Beyonce publicly addressed those rumors in the most iconic way through the opening lyric of her album Lemonade, in the song Formation. The Halo singer began one of her most critically acclaimed albums with this line: "Y'all haters corny with the Illuminati mess." Needless to say, those rumors were put to rest, but how can anything be at rest when Kanye is on the go? The billionaire turned millionaire mentioned how several celebrities have performed human sacrifices in order to gain fame and wealth. Many famous people like Shaq, Charles Barkley, LeBron James are mentioned. And if he was talking about famous celebrities that had managed to stay relevant and stood the test of time, how is it possible that he would not have mentioned Bey and Jay-Z? Even though the majority of the people never took these accusations seriously and just considered it a routine drama for Kanye West and another tactic for him to gain clout by mentioning others, some people were actually convinced For example, a Twitter user spoke out in his defense. He may be speaking like an insane man, but he's speaking the truth and exposing the evil of the industry. I give him props for being a brave and courageous man. He knows to whom he belongs, and his ally is greater than any man of this world. But do any of these accusations affect Beyonce? Nope. The queen is still low-key and graceful as ever, focused on creating music and art and spending time with her family. That's all for today. Click on one of the two videos on your screen right now. We'll catch you guys in the next one.